Internet's new toy is a question, and the question is, could 100 human beings like me, very strong, very smart, defeat in 100 to 1 battle a gorilla? But not just any type of gorilla. No, we're speaking about the strongest kind of gorillas, the silverback gorillas, which take their name, yes, because they have a silver back, literally. Scientists, they're just they're just naming animals based on a characteristic they see. We think they're smart. No. They just see a gorilla with a silverback and they're just like, okay, let's call it silverback gorilla. You know what? I respect that. At least it's not some pedantic name, you know? And speaking about smart people, there is 1,000 people on TikTok that they think they're so smart and they were arguing the gorilla is of course going to destroy the 100 human beings. Now, I differ from their conclusion. Me, an expert in making YouTube videos and playing video games, I know more than these biologists. All these zookeepers that have seen the strength of a gorilla in real life, they got nothing on me. There's also this video circulating the web and it's a really fun one. It's like a 100 men versus 1 gorilla 3D animation. Yeah. As we clearly can see, the gorilla is absolutely destroying the competition. It's not even close. It's almost sad, honestly. and it's also so fast. Like, this video only takes 1 minute and 7 seconds. So that's what it would take a gorilla to actually destroy 100 human beings. Now we have to take into consideration, and very strongly, that these are NPCs. These are not smart human beings that can make plans and can coordinate their attacks. No, they're just NPCs attacking one-on-one the gorilla. Of course the gorilla is going to win, right? Look at that humongous bot. That's so hot, man. Yeah, he just punches them and they go flying. Oh yeah, I think everybody on TikTok was doing like their little research on gorillas, and I saw that gorillas actually make a noise when they punch their chest beating. Let's take a look at this. I did not knew this was real. I think this was a creation by Pokemon. Look, it looks literally like some drums. Yeah, that sound was amazing. Okay, I'm railing off of the topic of the video. The topic of the video is painting you an idea of how humans could actually win, because 100 human beings, yeah, they might be weak, they might be dumb, but they're a lot. Like, it's 100 humans. I almost led to believe that even 50 humans could win to a gorilla. And no, I'm not speaking about having weapons, I'm not speaking about rocks, not speaking about a gun, nothing, just with the bare hands of a human being. So now let's imagine we have 2 cages, gigantic cages. It's in the Roman Colosseum. And in one cage we have the silverback gorilla. While in the other we have 100 human beings. It's a male, it's an adult, it's very average adult, not particularly strong, not bodybuilders. No one as strong as me, of course, because that would put the silverback gorilla in disadvantage. Then the Roman emperor says, okay, let's make them fight. Now they remove the cages. The gorilla versus the 100 humans, the fight is about to start. The gorilla does this. And immediately all the confident men that thought, oh, we're 100, we're gonna absolutely annihilate him, immediately get scared and they start pooping their pants like little babies. They're all afraid all of a sudden. Fortunately enough, they discussed a plan beforehand. Can you believe it? Humans can make plans. What? 20 people go for the gorilla. But not just in any way. They don't go throwing hands, you know? So you know how these old school cartoons used to have like their back like that? They pull their pants up like that, and then they start doing like this, like, let's fight? So that's definitely not the way to go, because in that case, yeah, human beings, it could be 1,000 human beings and they will still lose. They do have a plan, and so we said there's 20 humans, 5 go for one arm, 5 go for the other arm, then 5 for the leg, 5 for the other leg. Now, in that process, some lives could be lost, definitely. The gorilla is just not gonna stand there in a T-pose waiting for people to grab him. He's definitely gonna be biting, punching, moving a lot. If they see that one sector of 5 people is getting absolutely crushed, then the other 5 person gotta come on and take their place, right? Now would 5 people be enough to grab the arm of a gorilla? Well, we can very easily check if that is correct. Could 5 average adult humans grab the arm of a gorilla? Now, granted, it could be more. We might need 10. I don't really know. The answer depends on context, but in general, no, not effectively. Well, my plan and my idea is kind of thrown away by this. But let's see how many do we need. Maybe we need 7, you know? Maybe it's not that much. They can be 4 to 9 times stronger than an average human. Their arm and shoulder strength is especially formidable as they're adapted for climbing and knuckle walking. Oh my goodness. Hypothetical scenario. Grabbing the arm is possible. A gorilla wouldn't be immune to being touched or held by people. Restraining the arm is highly unlikely. Even if 5 adults each grabbed with a full effort, a gorilla could easily rip its arm free unless sedated or very calm. Yeah, that's crazy. Gorillas have so much denser muscle and stronger tendons, making brute force resistance from humans largely ineffective. Key point, unless the gorilla is cooperating, 5 people trying to hold its arm would not be able to overpower it. It would be like trying to hold back a small car that wants to move. That's very intimidating. What do you mean 5 cars? That's so scary, dude. Why are you doing this to me, ChatGPT? How many humans do you think could pull it off? It's gonna be like 15 or something. At least 15 to 20 strong coordinated adults, so even not average humans. Okay. And even that's not guaranteed. Here's a breakdown. Well, you know what, guys? I never said anything. Of course, gorillas are going to win. Don't look at me like I'm the weird one. You also, for a second, believe that we could win. Okay, let's ask the full question, right? Many humans would you need to restrain both arms and legs of the gorilla? Let's go. To fully restrain both arms and legs of a Silver Rock gorilla while it's actively resisting, you'd likely need at least 30 to 40 strong coordinated adult humans. Okay, so now the number became way shorter, right? Now it's like 10 people per extremity. So it says that about 40 people could restrain the movement of a gorilla. About 10 people for each extremity. Now that would just be to restrain him. Now to finish him off, you could use about 10 people going for the head, just punching it and all of that. That would be absolutely cruel, and I would never condone anything like that doing to any animal ever. But it would be possible and humans would absolutely win. Yeah, I was right about this. I think we all kind of need to start doubting humans so much. I think well, I mean, it's 40, it's not like it's very little, so it's, I mean, it's still, we're very incompetent. It's not like we're better than the gorilla at all. But you know, doing my research about the gorilla and all of that, I was watching a video where I don't remember who it was. I think it was Joe Rogan. Like, imagine you don't know gorillas exist and then you just encounter one in the wild. So local people all around the world have always known about gorillas. But when the world, let's say, knew about gorillas was in about 1800s. So imagine you're in the 1700s. You don't know what a gorilla is. You go to a jungle. You encounter one gigantic human being look-alike that is super mega strong. And it just roars like a monster. And it just touches his chest. And it sounds like bongos. That must be really intimidating. And you would immediately think that it's just a superior type of human being, that they're the rulers of the world or something. It would actually be like a mythical creature. So yeah, I don't know, gorillas are really interesting. I think all types of monkeys are really interesting. Every once in a while I remember how cool they are, and I go on a TikTok quest to see a lot of monkey videos, and it's just crazy because they're like little human beings and gorillas are like humongous human beings. I don't know, it's just so weird that that species looks a lot like us. You look into their eyes and you're like, this is a human being, but of course it's not. I've only got the opportunity to play with a monkey once, and it was so strange because it was like a little child that was jumping and jumping, and it just jumped to your head, and then it just grabbed your hair and start pulling it, and it just starts doing all sorts of weird things. They're also so risky, right? Because they start climbing everything. I don't know, it's just absolutely incredible that these animals exist. But anyway, don't let anybody tell you that humans would not win against gorillas, show them this video. I got the scientific proof that we would win, and we will still have a lot of people that did not even engage in the fight. So that's about it. See ya.